Hi, today we're talking about the Comprehensive Stool Analysis plus Parasitology times 3, the poop test. That's exactly what it should say on the box. If it doesn't say that, then please return it to us and we'll send you another kit. Now in the box there's a lot of stuff which I'm going to go through with you, but also remember that you don't need to take notes because all the instructions are in your test kit instructions, including a list of what should be in the box. The other important piece of paper is this one here. This is the test requisition kit. Now the only part you need to fill in is this part here, the date of your last collection, which should be a Sunday. Because all the samples from New Zealand are sent away to America on a Wednesday, we need you to do your poop samples on the Friday, Saturday and Sunday so that you can send them on the Monday so they arrive to the central collection area by Tuesday and then get sent to America on the Wednesday. So the days are pretty critical, especially when you're doing 3 samples. If you're not having a daily bowel motion, then please ring and discuss what's the best way to do this collection kit. So let's run through what's in the kit. Now the first thing is what looks like a takeaway container, and there's actually 3 of them, thank goodness. So you don't have to reuse these and wash them for each poop test because this is what you're going to be collecting your stools in. So highly recommend after you've collected the first one, you throw it away. So in the first bag, which is day 1, you'll see that there's a black cap vial. Now really important that you write your name, the date of birth and the date of collection on that vial. If you don't do that, they'll reject the samples and you'll have to do it again. And believe me, you don't want to collect your poop too many times. Because the other thing about this test, a little bit different than some of the New Zealand testing, is that inside each vial, and there's 5 in total, there is a little scoop, and that's what you're going to be collecting your poop with. But not just from one area, you have to collect it from multiple samples because with parasites they can be a little bit tricky and they can hide in some parts of your poo and not other parts. So multiple areas of poo collection, please. And then, however, I just should say there's a glove in here, but if for some reason you have to get another glove, then please feel free to get one of these from the chemist. You could at a push use a gardening or a dishwashing glove, but I'd highly recommend throwing those away after. Once you've collected your sample, you're going to put it in the bag and then you're going to store that back in the box just at room temperature. So you don't need to put it in the fridge or freezer or anything. But you probably want to keep it away from family members. It's not really a nice thing to find a bag of poo. Day 2 is pretty much the same. It says day 2 on that bag and day 2 on that bag. So there's 2 samples to collect on that day. Again, you're going to be collecting it in your box. Slightly different this time. I mean, the black top vial is exactly the same as day 1. However, the other sample in day 2 is a white cap vial. Now this one, you're going to collect the poo exactly the same and you're going to fill it up to the line like it says and you're going to label it. But this time, you're going to take the ice bricks and you're going to put it in the back of the bag and you're going to put the whole lot in the freezer. Again, you might want to hide it behind some frozen peas or something so the relatives don't freak out. Day 3, exactly the same. You collect your poo and you do your black top vial exactly the same. After all the black top vials, give them a vigorous shaking for about 30 seconds. That's really important to mix the fluid inside with the poo. The yellow top vial, you collect exactly the same as the black one. It's just a different color. That's the only difference. And again, you put both of those back in the box at room temperature. So the only one that goes in the freezer is the white cap vial on day 2. Then on the Monday, when you collect your samples to send away, you're going to get that one from day 2 from the freezer and put it in the box with all the other samples. So you should have in the box on the day that you send them all of these in the box, along with the ice brick, because that's going to keep all the samples cold for travel. Put it back in the box, and then the box goes in the courier bag. So that's really, really essential. However, if you do have any questions after you've watched this video or read the instructions, please don't hesitate to contact us. Have fun collecting your poo. It will yield some amazing results.